Massachusetts Congressman John Tierney is a Democrat in a safely Democratic district, but he's facing his toughest election yet, with solid opponents in both the primary and the general election.
We had $20 million since 2001 for the fire departments in this district.
He's at the Salem Firehouse, working hard to show that he's delivered during his 9 terms in office. His opponents disagree.
We can't fix Congress by sending the same career politicians back again and again. We passed 1 bill in 18 years, so I think we can do better than that.
Seth Moulton, a 35-year-old former Marine, has served 4 tours in Iraq and has 3 degrees from Harvard. He meets Tierney at the polls on Tuesday. If he wins, Tierney faces Richard Tisay, a realtor and a 26-year state senator who is less than 4,000 votes away from beating Tierney in 2012. He has a unique appeal in Massachusetts.
I wouldn't be able to probably run in a lot of other districts as a Republican, being openly gay and married around the country. So I'm really thankful for where I live.
All 3 agree that jobs are the top concern for voters here. Over the past decade, the GE plant in Lynn has cut its jobs nearly in half.
Jobs is first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
We've got people that are still out of work, employers that really want to hire people.
And I understand what we need to do to bring businesses back, jobs back to this district.
But they cite different reasons for why they deserve the job in Congress.
I was in Najaf in 2004, exactly 10 years ago today, at the end of a long day, a young corporal in my platoon. He looked up at me and he said, you know, sir, you ought to run for Congress someday so that this doesn't happen again.
I'm the only one, I think, of the group that's running that can say, you know, we've had experience at that and we get things done. And you don't want to be starting at ground zero if you don't have to. This is a body where experience and seniority really matters.
People say, well, why are you running? And it does sound corny, but I'm running to help save the country. So I feel like I'm on a mission.
And they have different views about what will work in Washington.
People are fed up with Congress. You know, I'm fed up with John Boehner's Congress on that, and I can understand that notion. Our most difficult task is reminding people that, you know, there's a difference when Republicans are in charge and a difference when Democrats are in charge.
I didn't come back from some job in Iraq and say, hey, you know, sir, we were supposed to deliver a bunch of school books to these Iraqi children, but yeah, we didn't get it done. It was Boehner's fault. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous.
As a Republican, Tisay is in a tricky position. When asked if he's excited to work with Speaker Boehner, he voiced willingness to work with both sides.
I have a more than 20-year legislative record of being able to work with people. I'll work with, you know, the Nancy Pelosi. I mean, if anybody has a good idea.
Policy and personal perspective is one thing. Getting voters out to the polls is another, especially in a non-presidential election year.
Don't forget to vote on September 9th.
And those votes will decide whether seniority or a new and eager face, be it Democrat or Republican, wins the seat. Kylie Atwood, CBS News, Boston.